Welcome to my algebra class. We're on chapter 6, section 6. We're going to be changing mixed expressions into fractions. If I take 2 3/4 and change it into a fraction the old way, we took 2 3/4, we times the 4 times 2 and added the 3, so we got 11/4. In the new way that we're going to be doing it, because we're going to have polynomials, we're going to put the whole number over 1, and then the 3/4, and then find the least common denominator, which of course is 4. So we multiply the top by 4 here, we get 8/4, added to the 3/4 gives us the 11/4. When you encounter mixed numbers without any variables or polynomials involved, just do it the old way. So, with that in mind, we're going to take d and add 4 over d to it. So we're going to put d over 1. To get 1 to be d, we're going to have to multiply this by d. So we get d squared plus 4 over d. And that can't be factored, so we're done. The second example, put 7 over 1. Change subtraction to addition and change the signs of the binomial after it. The least common denominator is m plus 2. So we need to multiply the 7 by m plus 2. And that gives us 7m plus 14 plus a negative m plus 4 over m plus 2. So combining like terms, we get 6m plus 18 over m plus 2. Now we could factor this and take out a 6, but that would leave us 6 times the quantity m plus 3, and that wouldn't do anything for us. So this is our answer. And the fourth example, put x over 1, make this plus a negative 6. The least common denominator, we need an x, and we need an x plus 3. So we're going to rename all 3 fractions with that denominator. The first fraction, we need both the x and the x plus 3. So that's going to give us x squared times the quantity x plus 3. This fraction, we're missing the x, so we need to multiply the binomial by x. So that gives us 4x squared plus 2x. And the last one, we're missing the x minus 3. And I've already made a mistake. So let me fix that. So that's going to be negative 6x plus 18. And if we finish multiplying this, we get x cubed minus 3x squared. Since they all have the same denominator, I can combine like terms. There's only one x cubed. A negative 3x squared and a positive 4x squared makes x squared. 2x and a negative 6x make negative 4x plus 18. And that's all over x times x minus 3. And this we're not factoring, so that's all we can do with that. That concludes the explanation. You need to get your book open to page 271. And we're doing written exercises 1 through 26. So we're on problem number 2 on page 271. We want to change 2 3/8 to a fraction in simplest form. We'll do it the old way. 2 times 8 is 16, plus 3 is 19/8. Number 4, we have 3 plus 7/8, 7 over a, with the 3 over 1. Least common denominator is a. So we're going to multiply the 3 by a, because this is missing the a, so we get 3a. They have the same denominator, so our answer, adding the numerators, 3a plus 7 over a. And there's nothing we can factor. Problem number 6, we have 5x minus 3 over x. Make that plus a negative 3. Put the 5x over 1. The least common denominator is x. We need to multiply the first fraction by x. So we end up with 5x squared. Second fraction has x as its denominator, so we just rewrite it. Since they have the same denominator, then our answer is 5x squared minus 3 over x. And the numerator cannot be factored, so we are done. Problem number 8, we have 2 minus c over d. We'll change this to plus and negative c, put the 2 over 1. Least common denominator is d. Multiply the 2 by d, so they have the same denominators, we get 2d. Adding the numerators now, we get 2d minus c over d. And again, this can't be factored, nothing can be canceled. Number 10, we have 8 plus y over y minus 1. Put the 8 over 1. Least common denominator is y minus 1. We need to multiply the 8 by y minus 1. So we get 8y minus 8. And this stays the same plus y. Since they have the same denominator, we can add the numerators, collecting like terms. 8y and y make 9y minus 8 over y minus 1. Numerator cannot be factored, nothing can be canceled. So that's our answer. Problem number 12, we have a plus 3 over a minus 3. We're going to put 3 over 1, make that plus a negative 3. Least common denominator is a. So to get the second fraction to be that, we need to multiply by a, top and bottom. So the top is negative 3a. So now they have the same denominators, we can add our numerators. An a plus a negative 3a is negative 2a. Plus 3 over the denominator a. And again, nothing can be factored, nothing can be canceled. That's our answer. 14, we have 2 minus k minus 3 over k minus 4. We're going to change the subtraction to addition and change the signs of the binomial after it. Put the 2 over 1. To get the first 2 over 1 to be this fraction, we need to multiply top and bottom by k minus 4. I'm just going to show the multiplication of the top. So our least common denominator is k minus 4, and the top will be 2k minus 8. And we'll rewrite the second fraction, negative k plus 3 over k minus 4. They have the same denominator, so we add the numerators, collecting like terms. 2k and a negative k leave us k. Negative 8 plus 3 is negative 5, and that's over k minus 4. Nothing can be factored. The two binomials are not the same, so we can't cancel anything. 16, we have 4y, which we'll put over 1, plus y over y minus 5. Least common denominator is y minus 5, so we'll just rewrite the second fraction. To get this one to be this, we need to multiply top and bottom by y minus 5, which we already did the bottom. So we get 4y squared minus 20y. Collecting like terms and decreasing order, 4y squared, negative 20y and plus y make negative 19y. And that's over y minus 5. Now I could factor this and pull out a y, but that would leave me for y minus 19, which doesn't do anything, so that's my answer. So just keep checking to see if the factoring will give you something to cancel. Problem number 18, we have 5a, put it over 1, plus a minus 5 over 2a plus 3. Least common denominator is 2a plus 3. Second fraction we'll just rewrite. Multiply the first fraction top and bottom by 2a plus 3, which I already did the bottom, so we're multiplying the numerator. So that gives us 10a squared plus 15a. Now we can add the numerators, decreasing order, collecting like terms. 10a squared, 15a plus 1a makes 16a minus 5 over 2a plus 3. Now we could check this to see if we could factor it. We get a negative 50 and a positive 16, but there's no way, there's no two numbers multiplied together that make negative 50 and added together make positive 16, so that's not factorable, and we're done. Problem number 20, we have y squared minus 3y plus 1 over y plus 2. Putting the y squared over 1, changing this to addition, changing the signs of all the terms after it. Least common denominator is y plus 2. So the second fraction stays the same. In the first fraction, we have to multiply the numerator also by y plus 2. So we get y cubed plus 2y squared. Collecting like terms, adding the numerators together, we get y cubed plus 2y squared minus 3y minus 1 over y plus 2. And that cannot be factored, so there's no canceling. Problem 22. We have y minus 4 times the quantity y plus 1 over y plus 2 minus 4 times the quantity over the quantity y plus 2. And I had this should be a 2 here. Changing this to plus a negative 4, plus a negative 4 here also, putting this over 1. Least common denominator is y plus 2. So we need to multiply this numerator by y plus 2, and we get y squared plus 2y. Second fraction, multiply the negative 4 times the y plus 1, and we get negative 4y minus 4, and just rewrite the third fraction. Now they all are over y plus 2, so we can collect like terms, decreasing order, y squared, positive 2y and a negative 4y make negative 2y, and a negative 4 and a negative 4 make negative 8 over y plus 2. Now we need to check to see if we can factor this. The product is negative 8. And the sum is negative 2, and negative 4 and 2 would work. So this comes out y minus 4 and y plus 2. And we could make the denominator a factor by putting parentheses around it, so we can cancel that, and we get y minus 4. Problem number 24. we have x over x plus 1 minus x plus 1 over x plus 2, and that would be over 1. Least common denominator has to have an x plus 1 and an x. So it's x and x plus 1. We'll make this, multiply that one by x squared. Make this plus a negative x and a negative 1. And we're going to have to multiply that by x plus 1. And if we use FOIL, we get negative x squared minus x and another minus x, outer term, inner term, minus 1. And the last one, we need to multiply the 2 by x and x plus 1. So that gives us 2x times x plus 1, which would multiply out to 2x squared plus 2x. Okay, collecting like terms, we have x squared and a negative x squared, so those cancel out, leaving us 2x squared. We have a negative x and a negative x and a positive 2x, so those will cancel out. And then we have minus 1 left on top. Now on the bottom we have x times x plus 1. And this cannot be factored, so that's our answer. And the last problem, number 26. We have 2, which we'll put over 1, minus x squared, which will change to plus and negative x squared over x minus 3, minus 1, which will change to plus and negative 1 over x plus 3. So the least common denominator is x minus 3, and it has to have an x plus 3 for each of these fractions. First fraction is missing both the x minus 3 and the x plus 3. So if we multiply that out, we get 2x minus 6 times the quantity x plus 3. And the second fraction is missing the x plus 3. So if we multiply that out, we get negative x cubed minus 3x squared. And the last one's missing the x minus 3. So if we times that by negative 1, we get negative x plus 3. Finishing the multiplication in the first fraction using FOIL, we get 2x squared. First term, outer term is 6x. Inner term is negative 6x. And last term is negative 18. And now we can collect like terms, since they all have the same denominator. So the 2x squared and the negative 3x squared leaves us a negative x squared. And the positive 6x and the negative 6x, those cancel out, so that leaves us a negative x. And the negative 18 and the positive 3. Equals negative 17. Okay, I think I made a mistake somewhere here. We're going to have to go back and find it. This should be 15. Okay, multiplying this out, we got 2x minus 6. And timesing that, we get 2x squared plus 6x minus 6x minus 18. That's all right. This was plus a negative x. So I times that by, okay, there's my mistake right here. This is just negative x. So that would give us negative x squared minus 3x. So going back and fixing this, the 2x squared, this right here needs to be changed. So that's negative x squared minus 3x. So 2x squared and a minus x squared leaves us a positive x squared. And the 6x and negative 6x cancel out, but the negative 3x and the negative 1x make negative 4x. Minus 15 over x minus 3, x plus 3. And we can check to see if this can be factored. The product is negative 15 and the sum is negative 4. And the factors of 15 are 1 and 15, 3 and 5. There's no way to do that, so this is our answer. That concludes the evens. Please check your answer key for the odds.